So this is game number 2 for the Stars finals against the Tartan Army team. We lost the first game, so go check that one out if you haven't seen it already. This game, obviously we need to win. That's just how it works. It's the first team to win too. And this is obviously number 2. So this is my first game of 2 tonight. I have back-to-backs. Previously when I was playing, because there was more teams left in the playoffs, the bottom division would basically either play first or second. And I ended up having like an hour break in between. So I would play like the 6 o'clock game and then I would play the 8 o'clock game. So it would be nicer now in the finals because there's only 2 teams in each division left. This was the first game, so I think this one was at like 7 o'clock, and then the next game was at 8 o'clock, so it was right after. So I didn't have as much as a break, so that kind of sucked, and I was a lot more tired. So we'll see with that in the second game, but this is the first one of that one, and we'll see how this one goes. The series was pretty tight the first game, and it's gonna be, we'll see. These are the Cortech like base layers, and the idea of them is to help with like growing poles and your hips and everything, and they have a tight end piece. You can see how this material doesn't really stretch a lot, and it's really tight and it really holds your hip and like legs in place. This stuff, I've used it for years under different branding. They used to be under Under Armour, and has saved me multiple times in games, especially towards the end of this in playoffs, where I pulled my groin and I wouldn't have been able to play without these things. So Cortech sent me a pair of these I'll do a full review on them and everything, but if you're interested in Cortech stuff, and they really help with the groin and like stopping injuries from getting worse and preventing them. They have a less tight version as well. This is a 1.0, the other ones are a 3.0. There's a link to Cortech in the description. If you use my coupon code, you get a discount, as well as it supports the channel. So you get protective base layer stuff that I wear all the time and honestly really need to keep my groin intact, and it also supports the channel as well, so check those out. Otherwise, if you want to support the channel without buying anything, check out links in the description to Patreon, buy me a coffee. Everything through there comes again back into the channel so I can make more content and doing real reviews.
Y'all ready for this?
So anytime you get a shutout in the playoffs, it's pretty like solid result. My team has done fantastic in the playoffs, and they did pretty good here as well, where they're playing really good defensively. They're really like mitigating chances. We can sometimes get outplayed, but they're doing a really good job of stopping like really high danger chances. And like if there's a rebound, they clear it type thing, and they allow me to face shots where I can control like what's kind of happening, and they're not giving up like breakaways and stuff like that. So they did a fantastic job again in here, and that's why we ended up winning 2-0 in the playoffs. For beer league is pretty good. Like that means one, you're really limiting chances, but like two means we're getting goals, and then we're not trying to get more and get too greedy, and we're kind of like limiting offensive chances, so that's always a good thing as well. Some more stupid stuff in this one, and that was a sneaky punch again. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not the type of person that goes after anyone. I never say things to anyone. I don't chirp people. Maybe it's the camera, but like I've done this for like over 10 years, and I've never had issues like this before until this year. And I've played on Tartan Army before. I've played for them multiple times. I talk to their goalie all the time. There's a bunch of guys on that team that I've played for before, I've coached with at one point, and it's just like really odd how all of a sudden twice in this playoffs I just get like suckered in the head, and it just makes no sense whatsoever. This guy was a very sneaky move on it. No one saw it at all. I only felt it, and then even then I thought like, oh, maybe that was a mistake. And then I watched it back, and no, it was obvious. So at the end, you can see me talking to one of the guys that I played against this guy for like 15 years. I just go over to him and talk to him like, what, you got to tell your guys to calm down. Like, what's going on here? It was disappointing in that sense, but like, what can you do? And I can't even blame the refs on that one, because that was like so sneaky. You can't really see it or anything, right? And you can see me talking to him, just like saying like, watch it. It happened again. Clearly I have a really ugly face and people just hate me, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I need to whack people skating across the ice more so this doesn't happen, but it's just dumb. But anyways, we won this one, and that's all that matters, I guess. So here's another third game for the series. I had one series so far. I only didn't go through games. So lots of skating in the playoffs. So we'll see how that one goes as the next one. And then finally we get to go on to the new season.
You're watching HockeyReviews.ca.